Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for calling me to speak to the House today. I appreciate that it's a great honour and privilege, and that privilege has been given to me by the people of South Antrim, an area that is very dear to my heart. I've been born and reared in it, and it is in my blood. I've heard many speakers here today say what wonderful constituencies they represent. Well, I can say that as far as I'm concerned, and they obviously haven't seen South Antrim because it most definitely is, and it stretches from part of the Lough Neagh right through to the Bann. And we have a wonderful river, which is the 6 Mile water that runs through 3 of our major towns, Ballyclare, and I'm a Ballyclare man through and through. And for those of you who don't know anything about Ballyclare, some people say there's only one road in and one road out. Well, can I tell you, those are very important roads to me. But I can tell you that there is a 6 Mile river runs through it. It runs through Templepatrick, Antrim and Randalstown. And that would be the 3 key towns. But one of the key things that I must say about the area that I represent, it has built up a number of small villages. They were built up around what was a mill industry, where we had a very extensive linen industry. Unfortunately, that industry no longer exists, but we have a key employer in our area, and that is our agricultural business. And we have a very strong and vibrant agricultural business that does need help and ensure that it will be there for the future. I must pay tribute to my predecessor, Mr. Danny Kinahan. And Danny and I, actually, though we were on opposite sides during the election, we were the best of friends. Now, I don't know whether Danny will still say that about me now, in that I took his seat. It was somewhat of a battle. We knew it wouldn't be an easy one seat. And when we did win, I had to congratulate Danny on the way that he fought his campaign. And I can say that I have spoken to him since, and we still will remain friends. And that's maybe a good way to be, because political life is somewhat daunting in that you receive your P45 in public on a stage, and it's not always a pleasant experience. But I want to say that before that, I worked for the MP for South Antrim, Dr. William McRae, and William served that constituency well for many years. And I want to pay tribute to the hard work that William and Danny have put in, and I do hope to continue on that work, and I vow to do so. I want to say that there is a number of areas that we want to focus on, and that is, Danny was working in relation to areas associated with the military. That is something that I feel very strong about, and I want to ensure that we don't have a witch hunt against our military in relation to issues which are going on. The constituency I represent is very strong on the union, and as a consequence, it has always returned a unionist. And I'm a great believer in the union, and I want to say that we benefit from the liberties and that we gain from being part of the United Kingdom. And I say that that is something that we should hold on to dearly, and I, as a unionist, will fight to ensure that we do so. I want to say that I have listened to many speakers here this afternoon. I have enjoyed those maiden speeches that have been made. Some of them have been a lot more articulate than what I have been putting forward, but I can say I speak with fervour for the area that I represent. I have a great love for the area. I've worked it as a councillor, as a member of the Northern Ireland Assembly. I resigned my seat to be here, by the way. So that I can only say that it has been an honour and a privilege to represent that area, and I will do so with the best of my ability.